For folks who were worried from last night, I'll make sure to call out the, like, do not touch the pad, do not brain off, and focus right now, because Duelist needs their fucking pad. Because I do not want to be missing the Duelist buff. Because it's unfortunate what happened last night. It happens.
Did they not clear last night?
We got
2 or
2%
3%?
enrage.
It was
a 2% enrage, and there were a lot of things that went wrong towards the end.
I got.
So it was like Duelist got sniped. Oh, not sniped. Duelist got taken on accident. A few people dropped because of net issues. So we were down a few people, and some parties didn't have full comps, and we were down Duelist buff, and like with all, if none of that had happened, it would have been an easy clear.
And then a quarter died to Paretic right at the end.
Oh, do my calls have any different style? I call boss relative for TS, but I believe everything else is normal.
So listen out for a front, right, or not. It won't be in that order, but just...
Yeah.
Yes.
My chess 2 strat is, in fact, just listen to Carter. I don't call chess 1 the same way as Phi does, so you're not going to be hearing me rambling random numbers and letters. You're just going to hear me say, follow the safety shape, and I will try and call what I'm running. Because I do chess 1 differently than Phi, but it's the same strategy of just listen to me. And just missing a C4 in B.
I meant to say that in party chat, not in the Lance chat.
Just tell everybody about it.
Fuck off.
Wow. Back to the corner I go.
He wasn't even talking to you.
Fred, what do you want?
No,
okay,
it's
so
my safe
I guess
place when they're fighting.
I'm gonna talk about run stuff for a second. I know I have a few tanks from Phi's runs, so they're not going to be used to how I do tank holsters. For main tanks, let me look at my sign-up sheet to make sure I know who my main tanks are. My main tanks are, it is me, Graph or Tink. You guys can decide which one, because I don't think either of you were supposed to be the main tank, and the main tank didn't show up. It's me, one of the people from A, Auroch, Irie/Millie, hi, Thanatar, and the tank Zephy. I don't know if you guys have been on my run, or if you were on my run last time, or have been on a Primal run. Tanks are supposed to bring Shell for their parties at EA and Queen, and they're supposed to bring 2 copies of Aether Shield to account for that. So before each fight, you will swap into Shell, apply it to your whole party, then swap into Aether Shield. This is just going to account for, this just lets healers not have to bring it. We don't have Protect at all on this run, so healers don't need to bring Protect or Shell. Protect is a mostly wasted action. It only benefits the main tank, and only, like, very slightly. Yeah, just make sure that your holster has Shell. If you don't bring it, I'm sure someone will be able to pick it up for your party, but I would really like to not have to have us wait for people to apply Shell to, like, multiple parties at once. But yeah.
EA flashbacks.
Is anyone gonna take this fucking C4 slot? I'm actually gonna lose my mind. Yeah, so like what Auroch is saying, I call relative to where the boss is facing. This just accounts for if the boss is facing weirdly at all, because sometimes that does happen, especially when we skip weirdly, which we will be skipping certain mechanics in TS. So if you've gotten used to like timelines on TS, with how they are on Phi's runs, they are going to be very different because TS has HP conditional breakpoints. So TS will, skip to essentially certain phases of the timeline at certain HP thresholds. So if you hear someone just saying skip, 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 that just means we're about to skip to a new phase and I need to adjust what I'm calling for. Cool, awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and do a ready check, make sure everyone is here and ready. And if this passes, I'll go ahead and get us in.
You gotta make a loadout guide.
What?
Send it to Carter.
I have one.
Do you?
It's literally linked in my recruiting post that you did fill out, by the way.
I know, you just added me. You said, are you coming on my run? I'm like, oh yeah, fill me in.
Yeah, no, it's linked in my thing. I'll post it right now, actually, because I have it up. Waiting on Sven and Hazel.
Did we not get a caster battery at all?
I don't think we did. We have, I know Burrito had said they were willing to, and I'm sure we could force someone else onto, but I don't think there's a desire for caster batteries.
Yeah.
If
It's like I
there's a
was going to be one,
if-
but then I had to move over to Flare Start. So.
Yeah, if there's a desire for caster batteries, they can organize that right now. Just waiting on Sven and Hazel. Let me know when you guys are ready. I'll put that in Alliance chat as well.
Ben said they were making a drink.
Okay.
Hazel said they needed 10 minutes when they logged in, right?
But, yeah, this run will hopefully have a lot more damage than 5's fresh run because we have a lot more vets and a lot more people doing damage stuff. Okay, Hazel is here. Cool, just waiting on Sven to get back. Making a drink. I'll do another ready check and then put us in. Yeah, and healers, if you have a co-healer, make sure you coordinate with your co-healer, which of you is bringing Spellforge and which of you is bringing Steel Sting for QG. Realistically, you could probably just bring both in your holster, and figure it out at QG, but if you do not have a co-healer, please make sure you bring both, because a few of you guys are solo healing, which I appreciate you a ton. As well, can I get someone to Banish? I realize our Banish didn't show up as well. Like literally any caster or healer. I don't care. Share, awesome, thank you. You can bring Banish for... Just bring Banish and an extra copy of C4 for Phantom. Ready? Awesome. I'll do another ready check. Make sure we're all here. Just waiting on Auroch. Since we're waiting for a second, just be sure you have your stuff set in your holster that you'll need at the beginning, so things like your Pure Essences, your Re-Razors, and any damage actions you want to slot at the start. And be sure to grab your things that you need for after that, as soon as you can at the box. You don't want to drop down without your holster set. Because, oh boy, I did that last night, and it was the first time I've ever done that, and it was really embarrassing. Yes, tanks have shell, not healers. Yes, tanks have... Yes, sorry. I was talking to your main tank in your party, Irie Seagal, aka Millie, not you. I realized that you are on a healer, and your name is also Irie. My bad.
She was ready. She said, okay.
Yeah.
Here.
Tanks are supposed to have shell. This just frees up healer holsters so they can bring a little bit of damage if they'd like. Because I'm just going to put us in, and if we fail, we will wait for Aurak. And I remembered where to put us in this week.
So good.
Yeah, because Shell is a really light action, and tanks already have to bring tanks sometimes have to bring 2 copies of Aether Shield anyways, or kind of expected to, because oh, you weren't in VC. Yes. Make sure that you have 2 copies of Shell and 2 copies of Aether Shield. Specifically, I'm talking to Millie right now because she wasn't in VC. Just make sure you have that because you'll be slotting into Shell before TA and before Queen, giving that out to your party, and then slotting into Aether Shield afterwards, so you need 2 copies of each.
Alter, I have a question.
Of course.
So I just checked the holster, and tanks don't have sacrifice. I'm sure this was discussed already. What do we do if a party loses both of their healers?
Cry, pray.
Because I know everybody has. I know people have chain spell and seraph strike all the time as a healer, so it might be a bit difficult to pick people during the combat.
Not all the time. If you see people
I know, I'm joking.
dying,
I'm joking.
yeah, if you see people dying, be sure to grab your stuff. Yeah, to slot into Arise and raise them. I know some healers will probably just be in chain spell Arise the whole time because are we doing tanks from Shell? Yes.
Okay.
That's the case. Anyways, party leaves. Make sure everyone in your party is in a pure essence. Do you need it for slimes?
Where did you post your loadout?
No, just for TA.
You said you were going to, and you didn't.
I didn't do it again. Yeah, it's in my sign up that I posted. I'll send it to you later. But once you are ready, just make sure parties A, B, C, once you have all of your actions slotted, your pure, your re-raise, jump over to the slime side for A, B, and C. And if you are a party D, E, or F, you will jump over to golems, which is on the right or the east side, as well as jump down to the DRS East golems call. I realized I don't have a golems caller. Who wants to call golems for me? If a DPS from Yui, stay back for a sec.
Yeah, I'll
Thank you.
wait to see what happens with this.
Thank you. Do I have anyone who would be willing to call slimes for me? Because my slimes caller dropped, and I know I have people in here who can.
I can do slimes.
Hazel, yes?
Yep.
Cool. Hazel, yep, you can call slimes for me. You are on slime side, so no need to do any weird stuff with wrong siding. Everyone just go to the side that's expected to you. That is A, B, C to slimes, D, E, F to golems. And if you were in party D, E, or F and go to golems, drop down into the DRS East voice call, where I will take care of you. The rest of you guys, Hazel will take care of you up here.
Hazel, are you familiar with how Crystal typically
Nope.
does slimes? Okay,
Nope.
so just make sure to explain what you expect of people. You can do it how you like, but yeah.
Okay, so as Eric just said, I am primarily used to Aether and Primal slime strat. Not sure what happens on Crystal. We are going to do it the Primal way, since I recognize a lot of the tanks here, so I assume they know what they're doing. The Primal strat for... Those are weird way marks. The Primal strat for slimes is simple. Can I have a tank on A, B, 1, and 2? Just a tank. Can I also have a healer on A, B, 1, and 2? And a DPS on A, B, 1, and 2. Okay, perfect. Awesome, I was actually about to do that, thank you. Pretty much the primal strat for slimes is 3 green slimes drop at a time, right? So initially, first 3 slimes that drop, tank 1 will grab them, pull them into their room, fuse, normal. Then next 3 slimes will drop. 2 grabs those 3. 3 slimes drop again. 3 grabs them. Blah blah blah. Then when the slimes drop, once everyone has 3 slimes to begin with, tank 1 will run out and grab 2. Then the next time green slimes drop, 2 and 3 will run out and grab 2 themselves, and then the last time slimes drop, 4 will grab 2. After that, once slimes drop, a healer will grab one, pull it to the corner, wait for every room to call 4+1, and then we standard slime procedure from there. Red slimes are treated the exact same. Get them away from the green slimes and kill them. There's nothing to that.
If I remember right, crystal red slimes is you have a DPS take the red slimes from the rooms and bring them out to the hallways. I think primal keeps them in the rooms, but
if that's what you guys are used to, pull them to the hall.
I think that's what it. I don't know. I'm also primal. I'm pretty sure that's the strat.
Crystal's method, yeah. Is
Yeah,
pull
that's
them out
Crystal's
in
method.
the hall.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
deal with the reds as you always do. Wait. Does anyone have any questions about our strat? Yes, tanks are grabbing their own... Wait. Yeah, tanks are grabbing 5 slimes. And then healers will grab the 6. Yeah. I will call out when red slimes drop. Past that, I'm not sure what else Crystal does. Anyways, if anyone has any other questions, if nobody has questions, I'm gonna say slime's ready. Cool. Tanks, make sure your stances are on. If you're one of the numbered tanks, rather. It got lost in chat. Slime traps are southwest, hall, and north. So if you are in any of those rooms, make sure you are well aware of that. Especially our 1 and 2 tanks. Let's get this going. Green slimes are about to drop. Tank 1, grab them. Tank 2, get ready. Red slime's dropped. Tank 2, grab your 3. Tank 3, get ready. Tank 3, grab your 3 slimes. Red slimes are out. Red slime's dropped. Tank 1, grab 2. Tank 2 and 3, get ready. Tank 2 and 3, grab 2. Red slimes have dropped. Healers, grab 1 slime. pull them into a corner. Can I get callouts from each room when you're 4+1? Red slimes have dropped. Waiting on. Okay. 3, 2, 1, provoke. Make sure your slimes fuse on the pad. We're good. Grab everything and go.
Oh no. We have one dead in par TP.
Do not hop on the pad quite yet. Awesome. Do not hop on the pad. We have a couple dead. Any moment now, Golem should be coming back up. Like that.
Alrighty, cool. And he is up.
Thank you.
Be sure to grab these chests. If you like the clarity and loss they give you or whatever it is.
I got finesse and portal.
They're the random funny ones. Anyways, yes, can I get a main tank to the front? And 2 off tanks for them. Oh, Thanatar will be our main tank. And I'll have me and Rook be off tanks.
Completely ignoring Graph, I see.
Oh, Graph is up oh, they were blended into Val on my screen.
We're basically the same person.
Cool. So
Get
Thanatar
markers.
tank. Feel free to, well, everyone who is a tank who is not Thanatar, turn your stance off.
Waymarks.
And otherwise, that's all we need to set up for this fight. Pull up my funny little calling document. And I'm gonna go ahead and these are not the markers I use. Let me get my markers up.
Someone was ready to help.
Rens are being set up right now. You are both defaulting to the other. One of you just pick one and the other will go.
Both ask the same question.
No.
Alrighty. Hekath will be our first Rend. Nico will be our second. And once you are ready, go ahead, step across the purple line. That is everyone ready. We're going to go ahead and start a countdown. Remember, this fight does have some funky skips, so if you see a skip that I'm not calling and you know how to identify that, please just yell at me. Otherwise, I will be calling this for you. Can you yell at me anyways? Sure. And get this. Fight's gonna start us off with a raid wide. And then a fourfold mercy. First off that raid wide, go ahead, heal your parties back up. Thank you, Pure Fours, we love you. And we're going to be having our first fourfold mercy. Boss is facing north. We're going to be starting either south or east. We're going to have a double movement. We're going south, north, north, south. Back, front, front, back. Back, front, front, back. Back first. Front. Front again. And back. Seasons of Mercy. Our orb is on 1. Look away from 1. Get away from the bloom on 3. Look away from 1. Get away from 3. Get inside the boss's hitbox. We are skipping. Inside. Front and back is safe, but inside is the safest. Alright, if all 3 of our tanks could get in front of the boss, please. We're going to have a shared tank buster. And go away. We're going to have a solo tank buster for Thanatar. Alrighty, everyone stack up. We're gonna get some chains coming out in a second. And we're going to be either hiding or getting behind a barrier. Stack up for these chains. Wait until the chain marker disappears for those to lock in. Break your chains and hide behind a barrier. Break your chains and hide behind a barrier. Any barrier will do, just make sure you are behind it. And get back in there. We're going to have our first set of Ifrit dashes. We are going to be starting at 1. Start at 1, and we are going to be rotating, getting knocked into 4. Start at 1. And get knocked into the barrier at 4. Get knocked into the barrier at 4. And everyone stack up. Stay stacked. And stay stacked. We're going to get some lines under us. And we are skipping soon. Be ready to get to intercards of the boss when I call for that. Dodge orange. And get on blue brick. Get on blue brick. And get intercards of the boss now. Intercards of the boss. A and 3 are safe. A and 3 are very safe. And get back in there. You can pull the boss back center. Thank you. Next up, we're going to have Ifrit dashes into Fourfold Mercy. We're going to be starting at B. Start out at B. Boss is facing south. We're going to be going back, back, front, front on the boss. Back, back, front, front. Back for 2. Crossover. And front for 2. Seasons of Mercy. Orb is on 2. Look away from 2. Get away from the bloom at 3. Orb is on 2. Look away from 2. Dodge the ice and get away from 3. Stack up for these chains. And break these chains. Raid wide incoming. And everyone get under the boss. Get under the boss. The basic big tank buster. I also called ahead. We were doing rings and fourfold first. Skipped a bit ahead of my timeline. Very sorry. We're going to be doing some rings, followed by a fourfold mercy. We are going to be doing back, back, front, front. Back, back, front, front, starting on blue stone. Start on blue stone, inside the hitbox is safe. Back, back, front. Okay, or kill the boss. Very good job. No dead people. I didn't fuck up any calls. We're doing great. Okay, do not run ahead. There are traps ahead. Our duelist is going to percept these traps. Do not go near that pad, please. Do not go near the orange pad unless you are going to be the duelist or buffing the duelist. If your name is Sildren or Allison, you can go ahead, stand on those stairs. Valagnar will be back to meet you guys shortly, and Valagnar will set a countdown or just tell you guys in party chat how to do buffs. Everyone else, just go ahead and stand at the door waiting at the Dahu arena. Don't get too close. We don't want to get an early pull. We're just going to let the duelist pull Dahu first.
The duelist can reach Dahu?
Alrighty. Let me place down the funny Dahu markers.
Allison doesn't give dance partner to duelist.
Oh, sad.
What?
He didn't need buffs, he just won.
Oh,
Okay. Cool. Alrighty, well, with that said, let's just go ahead and pull Dahu. Anyways, we don't respect Dahu mechanics in this house, just don't stand in orange. Continue not standing in orange. Dahu is charging straight north. Dahu is charging straight north. And Dahu is charging straight south. Dahu is charging straight south. Get to the sides of him. Don't get turned into barbecue. We're gonna have some ads spawning around the edge. They're gonna be doing some lines. You know the drill. Don't stand in orange. Once Spitflame casts, if you see a number above your head, take that to the marker. Spitflame, if you have a number, take it to an ad. Don't stand in orange. This is the left-right. We're starting on the left. And move into the right. We're gonna have a knockback incoming. Cancel it if you're a Chadpaw gamer, or just right into the wall.
That's bullshit. How did you end up there, Miles?
And start on Dahu's left shoulder at the north. South is safe for caster uptime. And we're not gonna see ads. Just kill the boss. If ads start appearing, don't worry about them. Just continue not standing in orange. Yeah. No, just kill the boss. We're fine.
Are you sure about
Yes, I am certain. Just kill the boss.
Very sure.
I'm very certain. Just kill the boss. Like, that's not a joke.
Wait, my internet died.
are you sure?
All I'm hearing is Carter wants to see ice spikes.
Fuck off. I'll have
We
to
just saw
I
ice spikes. We just saw it the other day
I
on
posted
Rain's
a video if you want to see it secondhand.
Have you seen it twice?
Ooh, I see that dual buff.
Yo.
Congrats on the dual Val.
You are now my dance partner. Welcome.
And we're gonna go ahead and get some stuff set up for QG. Gotta scroll my notes sheet down a little bit. Alrighty. First off, we're gonna have healers. Go ahead. Can I just get a healer onto every one of the A, B, C, and 1, 2, 3 markers? We do low man healer stuff, so if you are used to Phys, I am sorry. Does anyone have... Oh, I should have the fucking thing. I'm very smart. In DRS chat, I'm going to post some images. That is our special boys image, and oh, cool. I'm already getting fucking owned by the Discord thing. Does anyone have the low man reflect strat thing? Because my link broke.
Ragoon normally has it, doesn't she?
Okay, she is not on the run.
Well, she's
Probably online.
I'm just going to go to fucking PP and look from last night. So this is for reflex. These are our reflex spots for orbs. Healers on each of these spots will start at each of the bright yellow ones in this diagram and move to the one that their arrow tells them to. This is just because you can get all of those. And then, so we have all of these. I will be dispelling, so no need to worry about that. That is why I'm on the funny D marker. And then, can I get, I have my tank markers. Can I get tanks onto each of these markers? C and D are our main and off, are our two main tanks. 1, 2, 3, 1A, 2B are our Aurasphere tanks. 1 will be north 1, A will be north 2, 2 will be south 1, and B will be south 2. Awesome, thank you. And we have Graf and Tavoria. Awesome. You guys can fight amongst yourselves who wants wall and who wants center.
Well, I mean, they both get both.
No, always. Graph will
The
take
thing on
wall.
the right.
Awesome. Oh yeah, if you guys want to do left right, you can also do that. Graph will take wall. So Graph will be tanking Graph will be tanking warrior and soldier. Tavoria will be tanking knight and gunner. All tanks will start with tank stance on, so our duelist does not rip aggro, and we keep them safe. After that, our main tanks will evoke their respective adds.
Can I just cover Valagnar?
You could, yes, if he starts to rip aggro.
I can just do that.
I mean, yeah. Anyways, these are all of our people. Be sure you remember where you are. And if you are ready, go ahead and step across the purple line. Healers, this is the time to slot in Spellforge and Steel Sting if you are doing those things. Solo healers, be sure you have both of those. And that is everyone across the purple line. Awesome, let's go ahead and get a countdown started. Doing stupid shit on opener. I am scared to see that because you were also on Machinist, so I know what the stupid shit you're doing is. And this fight will start us off with 2 double raid wides. Go ahead, shield and mitt through this. Not too much though, so we don't buff cap. And we're not going to see the second raid wide. Alrighty, tanks, turn your stance off unless you are our main tanks. Warrior to the wall, knight to the center, please. Warrior to the wall, knight to the center.
What the fuck, Imbo?
Sorry. Click off purple, apply yellow. Click off purple, apply... click off purple, apply yellow. Sorry. Next up, we are going to see a Bomb Slinger cast. And we are going to be getting knocked back. Check to see if you have a tether. Tethers go to large, rest to small. Tethers to large, rest to small, get knocked back towards 4 and 1. For a outside, tethers to large, rest to small. If you fall before your bomb does, move into where an explosion just happened. And we're going to be dispelling on the warrior in a moment. Good job. And dispel on the warrior. Raid wide incoming.
More on the knight.
Thank you. More on the knight in the center, please.
Tank, give it up.
And next up, we're going to see wind and thunder. Tethers are going to go to green, and rest are going to go to small, and you'll see yourself get that tether in a little moment. Check to see if you get a tether. You'll also see a debuff icon in a moment. Tethers are going to green, rest are going to purple. Tethers to green, rest to purple, over by this knight on B. And get in on the knight, get in on the knight, in on the knight towards B. In on the knight towards B. Spell on the...
Stop on the knight.
Yes.
That's
Kill
the way.
warrior.
Tank OB, tank OB, tank OB, tank OB.
Yeah. That's a lot of people dead. Tank busters, please pull this away. Thank you.
A power raise if you died.
Alright, same as before. No need to change anything. Focus down the warrior, please. And this is the enrage. Okay, good job. Next up, we have soldier to the wall, gunner to the center. Soldier to the wall, gunner to the center.
South.
We're going south. Face your hold towards the gunner in the center. Then to a turret you're aligned with. Tank busters. Hit these. And raid wide's incoming. North 2 will need to pick up the first ore sphere. I do not have an info, just letting you know ahead of time while we have downtime. We're going to have sniper turrets in a little bit. Main tanks are going to be poking those. Vote these turrets. And kill the turrets. I'm gonna probably die to this. Yeah. Okay, can I get a tank to please pick up soldier and face to the wall, raid wides. We're going to see a pyretic or a freeze in a moment. I will tell you to keep moving or to stop moving. If it is a pyretic, do not target the boss. Okay, ignore that. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. I apologize to casters. Keep moving.
Emergency diva again.
Back up. And we're going to have clones. Okay, our dangerous ones are 8. Forward. We are going to be going to the north. Go to the north. Face your hold towards the gunner in the center. Then to a turret you are aligned with. A little bit more love on the soldier, please. Good job. Aurasphere tanks get into position. I can take North 1. My influence is back. Aurasphere tanks get into position. Healers get into reflect position. Burn down the Auraspheres, then focus on the wards. Aurasphere tanks go ahead, establish on your Aurasphere. Healers get ready to reflect. Kill down the Auraspheres, please. Kill down the Auraspheres before they start spite checking random people. Someone random is going to die here. I apologize. And focus on those wards. Respect coat of arms. Healers, go ahead LB3 now if you have time. Get into reflex spots. And good job. We have a few people on the ground, so if we could please have healers be ready to raise them.
Edgear, let's go.
Nice.
That sack didn't kill me. Hey.
Fog. I literally didn't know that was a thing until last night.
I was ready to
sorry.
die.
Yeah, sorry, I died while tanking and that made everything move over closer.
It's fine. It happens. Very glad that did not cause a wipe, but we are good. Once people are back up.
So what happened with
stay
the
back
raid
then.
wide is that the two bosses got too close when they were casting the raid wide.
Yeah.
And
If the bosses are
got-
too close, they start doing they get like bonus damage and take less damage.
Yep.
So
So what happened
that's
was
why
I
you
died.
want them to be far apart, but you need one of them to be in the center for mechanics, or at least you want one of them to be in the center for mechanics. But they are a little close that way, so if anything goes bad, they kind of get pulled together. Alright, time for Boston Phantom. All deaths are resolved. Awesome, thank you. This is Cafe. I will be taking a 5-minute break at TA, so if you wanted to take a break and we're going to sit out here, just push through it. We'll take a break at TA. And once you are ready, go ahead, step over the purple line. Just waiting on Tink and Mars. Wait, not. Okay, that is everyone over the purple line. I'm gonna go ahead and give us a countdown. This one will be like 10 seconds. We're going to be going to either A or D. First off, a raid wide though. Also, please use actions. I don't want to see ads. We're going to be going to D. Go to D. This is going to do a bunch of circles down the line. We're going to follow each of these circles. There's a circle on each dot on the ground, by the way. Follow this down. We're going to wait for 1, 2, and 1 more. Go over to 3, please. Move over to 3. And we're just gonna chill here at 3. Yep, and we are staying here at 3. We're going to wait for 3 line slashes in the line next to us. Either of them works, but I'm going to be going across 4. And we're just gonna wait here for a little bit. There's 1. There's 2. And move over to 4. Awesome, and thank you for killing that quickly. I hate seeing ads phase. It's really boring. We're going to wait for a moment. There are traps up ahead.
Five mid-sized spikes can work.
I heard that.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Just hear an explosion as I walk down the hallway.
It's just
Yeah, don't worry about it. It was just a poison trap.
Okay.
Alrighty. Alrighty, and that is all traps found. Go ahead, move over to TA.
If you died, by the way, make sure to repop for any reason.
Oh yes. Be sure to do that. And no need to step across the purple line right now. This is the point where tanks will be slotting in shell and giving it to their parties, but don't do that quite yet. We're just going to take a quick 5-minute break. We'll come back at 52 after the hour, so 5 minutes from now. Go ahead, refill your water, grab something, grab a quick snack, go to the bathroom, do whatever it is you need to do. Fucking hit your bong, I don't care.
Ayo.
As long as you're here in 5 minutes, we're good.
Yeah, math is easier when high, yes.
The fact Cafe doesn't allow soundboard access is
There's
homophobic.
okay, like there's a reason that they don't give raid leads soundboard access, and it's like there's a few of the BA leads who would just run it into the ground so fast.
Then
Wait, what would
give
happen?
it only to DRS leads. We need our quacks.
You would need to you'd need to ask for pink finally.
If I can't have it, nobody can have it.
No, I asked for it and Velk said no because I miscalled one part of Queen while I was half asleep on the impromptu run I took over for someone.
No.
Yeah,
Even though
that was the
like,
celery
just give
run.
him the
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah, that was the really cursed celery run where we wiped at Stig and Celery was like, I'm too tired to do this, and then you led them to a clear.
Yet I still am not allowed raid lead.
If you ask, fine, they'll just give it to you. It's okay, Himbo, you'll get there someday.
Eventually, I'll get my DRS clear.
You'll get there someday. I believe in you.
You'll get past being a fresh frog eventually.
click. Okay, see, Auroch, I actually, when the soundboard stuff started happening, I genuinely was like, I wanted to do that for BA. The problem is, it has a 5-second limit, and some of them you do need to talk for like 8 or like 9 seconds to do a call out.
Split it up into like
I was
2 or
about to say,
3
I'm
sounds
not
that you
clicking
click in
2 button
order.
buttons.
It's like macros. Yeah.
There's an EU server that actually had automated DRS explanations through a bot, and they stopped doing it because it ended up being that people were just tuning it out.
Yeah, like, I consider doing that, just like recording my fucking explanations and just putting it on, but I'm so lazy.
Rhea made a video for Ozma to just play whenever their BA runs got to Ozma.
Problem is, if there's any time people need to listen, it's frickin' Ozma.
Yeah, everything is pretty free in BA, but Ozma's one you have to listen to, yeah.
We got new. I mean, the problem is you got new people still. It's not free when you got new people who still will screw up Excel bomb.
Oh yeah, in-game ladder, thank you, Zephy. I'll go ahead and also post these two. Hopefully they work, because apparently Discord is breaking these links now. Awesome, okay, this one still works. So I need to figure out a way to get those. I need to put these into like an Imgur folder or something to copy, because Discord is breaking the cdn.discord app links.
If these are useful images that are going to be posted up constantly, why aren't they pinned?
That is a good question.
The simple answer, Yuki is a snail when it comes to updating things.
Okay.
I yelled about Eureka Resources like a year and a half before it finally got updated, and his answer when I yelled about it was him saying he was working on it.
Yeah, things on Cafe move a little bit slowly sometimes. They're working on automating DRS postings, so we don't need to manually post our things and have Booty manually update the schedules channel. But, yeah.
Mark, why do you have a square?
Because I'm a battery.
He's the fist battery.
Welcome to the instance, I go.
He's had it the whole time.
Why would I be looking at him?
I mean,
Why are you
wouldn't
asking me
be.
about the thing that's on me?
Anyways, it's 52. Go ahead. Tanks start applying shell to your parties. Everyone move across the purple line once you are ready.
And do I have to? Maybe I can real quick.
I've never seen the animation for that.
Oh, the mimic animation is so funny.
Praising the sun.
I love that.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Why are you
and
looking
put
at
my
me?
PA markers?
I was
Awesome.
looking at your shirt.
Don't answer. Okay.
Someone is handing out Lost Shell 1. I mean, it's 5%. They should be fine, but also, yeah, try not to do that in the future.
I love this fiction.
Alrighty, and once everyone is across the purple line, all tanks are going to stack up for the tank buster. I will be our main tank. Don't pull from me, because otherwise I'm gonna get fucking scared and have an issue like we had last time where the boss is going to start fucking spinning. Please don't do that to me again. That shit sucked. I wanted to cry. Alright. Once everyone has shell in your party, tanks, you can go ahead and swap to Aether Shield. And just waiting on Hazel. And once Hazel is ready, we are good. Okay, Val, just stand up north with me then. Just lame fuck. Oh yeah, also, obligatory food check if you have not popped food already.
What about a vibe check?
There is no vibe check. I'll do that during the countdown. once Hazel is across the purple line. Everyone just go ahead and stand on C once you're ready. Okay, and that is everyone. We're going to go ahead, get a 30-second countdown, and we will start TA.
Make sure you have your raid guides up if you need it. To look at some
I have,
inverted
yeah.
patterns.
Oh yeah, make sure you have your funny images up if you need those.
Again, make sure to pop your re-racer if you forgot to, if you died.
Thank you, Psycho. Sorry. Anyways, this is going to start with a tank buster. So all tanks go ahead and just stand north of her on the 3 marker. And let's get this. Tanks go ahead, stand up north on the 3 marker. We're going to be sharing a tank buster. All of you guys should be midding, even if this only hits 3 of us. And raid wide, 8 shield and mitigate. We're gonna get our first thing. Okay. Arsenal, standing. We are going to be going to the front. Everyone go to the front, please. Get to the front of the boss on 3. You should be looking at her. And next up, we're going to be getting behind. Everyone get behind her. Go ahead, stand on those funny ley lines behind us. And next up, we're going to be starting with staff. Casters in range can get out now. Melees, get out at the flash of light. Which flash of light, you might be asking? This one. And we're going to be getting a hot and cold, we're going to be getting a force march, and we're going to be running into those meteors. Go ahead, stack up on 3. So we're going to have some meteors coming down in all 4 corners. Your force march will move you 2 corners. Be sure to look where you need to go and force march yourself there. Do not greed this. Just force march yourself where you need to go. Raid wide, 8 with shield and mitigate this. Yeah, no, I saw. And we're going to keep the boss facing towards the middle because we're going to be going into swords next. Stand in the middle, stay here on the 3 marker. Or, like, between the 3 marker and the boss, I don't know. Hold your 2 minutes. You're going to be going into sword in a second. Boss is going to be going untargetable in a moment. I'll be calling out which spot is the safe spot. Go to an intercard of the safe spot to resolve your hot and cold. Do not stand on an intercard. If you are on an intercard from the safe spot, you are dead. Our safe spot is 1. Our safe spot is 1. Go ahead, get hit by those swords on the cardinals of 1. Do not be on an intercard. Alrighty, our next safe spot is 4. Safe spot is 4. Stand on 4 if you're already solved, otherwise get hit like you need to. And boss is going to be reappearing. Go ahead, do those bursts. Raid wide, 8 with shield and mitigate this. And you can stack yourself south of the 3 marker. She's going to reposition herself there and face north. South of the 3 marker, we're going into bow phase. We're going to get a quick march. We're going to be walking one way, either towards B or towards D. Make sure you quick march yourself there. But first, tanks to the front. Mitigate this. And we're going to be force marching ourselves towards... Force march to B. Force march to B. I am dead as fuck.
Later.
If anyone dies in the flames and gets re-raised, healers be ready to rescue them. Awesome, you're going to get a hot and a cold. You're going to be walking yourselves towards where you need to go. This is the inverted pattern. This is the inverted pattern. Awesome, and next up, we're going to have a raid-wide Aether Shield and Mitigate this in a moment. Do that now. We're going into Staff 2 next. Melees can get out of the Flash of Light. Melees can get out now. And go ahead, pull her to the middle, or just kill her. Just beat her up, get ready to go towards the middle if we need to, but we won't need to. She has a bunch of casts before then. Good job. And make sure there's no one dead on the ground. Got one on the ground right there. And we're gonna have someone,
two down.
We have two? Two, I didn't see a second one. Just one, awesome. So, that is everyone up. Someone's gonna go back and get our trap. Do not run around to go start Queen yet in case we have something really bad happen at Stig. Praying that won't happen. And do not run ahead as well. There are going to be traps here.
Someone from A come back so I can cheat with Manip off of you, but everyone's gone. Oh.
We have a mini, right?
We've got 3.
Okay, I was like, I sure hope we do. I figured we always have people going back for that. Thank you, Huey. Alrighty, and don't run ahead. I will be percepting these traps for us.
I'll always take the opportunity to become the smallest thing in the game.
Alrighty, there's the first trap, and no poison on the bridge, so thanks, Himpo.
Alright.
Alright, there's still one trap, beware. Alrighty. Now it is time for... Oh, that is...
Oh my god.
What?
Very glad that didn't kill anyone.
Real.
Alrighty, fun fact, we have funny things. Banish to B, I think I had assigned banishes beforehand for this. Our banishes, or not banish, dispels to D, sorry. Dispels to D, our dispels are Booyaya and Okruk. And B for Deflect. Can I get a bunch of healers onto B who will be reflecting in the center?
What do you mean, deflecting?
That is fine. Do you have a healer who wants to dispel as well? I'd just like to have 2 just to be certain. Thank you, Smug. Awesome. Alright, healers, be sure you have your funny actions slotted. Also, yeah, I got main tanks. Awesome. Which of you guys need off tanks? Start jumping if you need one. Alright, can I thank you to those? Can I get an off tank for Tink? Thank you, Thanatar, and Xylo, if you'd like to go off tank for Auroch. Himbo is not a tank. If you could, yes, thank you.
No,
All right,
I
let me
am.
go. Listen, are you gonna fucking
He's
mana
lost
wall it?
incense.
Oh no.
You're in okay.
Listen, just
You know,
trust
you can.
Himbo, it's fine.
Just let Himbo.
I genuinely do trust Himbo, so you can. Sure.
Let him
All
go,
right,
Himbo.
this is our
Do you
kill
wanna-
order.
Are you off tanking Himbo? Should I move?
No, Xylo, go ahead.
No.
Okay.
So it'll go ahead. So that's good. Rook will be our first tank for South, and that is all it seems we need to do. And now we're gonna go
Zephy's a good
ahead.
point.
What is Zephy's point? If you're tanking, how will you do focus slash? Good point.
Shut the fuck up, Eric.
So I go all off tank for you if you need.
I
So
can
that is
do
that.
it. Just
Once
Tell
we
me to
have
go.
everyone across the purple line, we're good to go. I'll go ahead and start a is everyone across the purple line? I see. Okay, cool. My one person who I wasn't sure of is, so I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. All of my main tanks, please go ahead, have your stances on at this point. All other tanks, turn your stances off. Whoever gets the tank buster at the start, good luck. Also, we're holding burst for ads. Do not pop burst on Sticklord, please. There's a tank buster. And knockback mitt. Knockback mitt now. Don't get whacked, melees run through. And get into your positions for ads. We are jumping to ads very fast. Get into your positions for ads. Healers get ready to reflect and dispel. We're gonna start off killing this south ad. Just follow behind the tanks and get into a cardinal. Get to a cardinal. Get to a cardinal. Tanks go ahead, invul and run through. And start moving counterclockwise. We're gonna go ahead, grab the next ad south. This is resolving instantly. Get into a nook to resolve your word. Get into a nook to resolve your word. Lightning, get into a nook. And you're gonna start seeing some orange at your feet. Don't stand in it. And you are going to get a word. This is going to resolve in a little bit. There's going to be a lightning first. Wait for the lightning to go off, get into a nook to dodge the lightning, and then resolve your debuff. Resolve your debuff. And move in. Debuffs are not going to go off. Watch for any orbs that are still left alive. This is a raid wide. No need to Aether Shield. And we're going to get some rapid bolts. If you get a rapid bolt and the big purple thing above your head, take it to the edge of the arena. Take these and place these at the edge of the arena, please. And we're going to be getting out. This is approximately 1,000 ton swing. It is bigger than you think it is. Get out, get out, get out. And get back in. Don't get whacked. Oh, there's not wax here. I lied. More rapid bolts. More rapid bolts. Take these out to the edge again. Valgnar, you are a psychopath. Get away from this proximity. Get out, get out, get out. Wait for damage to go out before you get back in. And don't get whacked.
Can't believe we killed before the funny tank buster.
Dude, it's crazy because even though Valgnar is not on a fucking tank to fuck with Stig, he still placed a Lancing Bolt on top of me.
I applied this incense for nothing.
Anyways, once healers get these few, we have 2 people down. If we could get those guys up, please. And once again, we are getting back to Queen. Is there anyone who needs a re-raiser? I have a Lost Re-raise slotted right now. Irene Shiro, awesome. You two are getting my thing. Just wait on the bridge and I'll grab you guys. Someone placed the rainbow road markers. God bless you.
Right? They look so cool.
I love those. And wait for your tanks to go ahead and give you guys shell and protect. Can I get the 2 people who I was going to give re-raise to come back towards me? Thank you, Shiro.
I give Shiro.
Oh, well, they got a second one. I'm very smart.
Irie's behind you.
Irie is right there. Thank you. And there we go. Alright, tanks start handing out shell and protect. As well, I'm not going to do things because I'm almost certain I have enough people who are willing to do main tank stuff for, or who are willing to tank invuln stuff for Cleansing Slash. Can I get 3 tanks to 3 tanks with pure invulns, so either Gunbreaker or Paladin, to please just come over, stand near me, who are willing to invuln the tank busters. All you'll need to do is just vote when I tell you to. And, okay, awesome. I have 3. Okay, so to start, we will have Rook be our first main tank. Then we will have Xylo be tank number 2, and we will have Hazel be tank number 3. Hopefully Hazel doesn't need to press their invuln. Oh, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I've got 2 minutes on mine. I'll be fine too.
Okay. Yep, I will do that. I'm going to start handing out shell to my party because I forgot to. Because I'm very smart. As well, at this point, if you are healers who have not dispelled already, so if you are not our dispellers for Stig, you are going to be dispelling here. I will also be joining you in the dispels just to help, but please have dispel slotted. We do not want to miss dispels on this fight, otherwise things get very bad. Protect is not necessary, yeah. Just healers with dispel, please have that up. And main tanks, be sure to have Aether Shield slotted as well. Once you are ready, go ahead and move across the purple line. Also, if you're from Primal, my markers look different. These are the crystal markers I call chest 2 relative to these ones. And that is everyone who is in the arena. So, we're going to go ahead and start a countdown. Oh, as well, I'm going to give myself a safety shape. I'm just going to take away Art's thing. I am the plus. You will see me. Focus target me if you need to. I will be calling to just follow me for chest 1. Himbo has also designated himself a safety shape. Thank you, Himbo. And go ahead, get this started. The only tank with their stance on should be Rook. Thank you, Sego. Aether Shield and mitigate this. It's a heavy raid wide.
Hi, I'm the tank.
We are going to have chest 1. We're going to start in the middle here. Start in the middle here. With 3 to B. Alrighty, we are going this way. We are going to be staying here on D. Stay here on D, just right on this marker. And we are still safe here. Still safe here. What a beautiful chest 1 pattern. God bless. Alrighty, first tank is going to be invulning in a little bit. Just invuln the end of the cleansing slap bar, please. Alright, Rook stance off, Xylo stance on, and both please. Raid wide, Aether Shield, and mitigate this. Unfortunately, we are not going to be skipping chest 2 this week. We are going to be orienting ourselves. Our safe tile will either be north or south. I will tell you where to face. Our safe tile is north. Orient yourself that way. We have back safe, well, not safe. 5s to 3. 5s
Opposite.
to 4. 5s to 4. 6s to the right of them. 7s to C. 5s to 4. 6s to the right of them. 7s to C. 5s to 4. 6s to the right of them. 7s to C. If you are on the back row, you will die. And we are going to be moving up the left wall. Move until you stop seeing a number above your head. If you see a funny red line, you have run too far. And go ahead, run yourself into that safe tile. If you are going to run too far or not far enough, be sure to just die in the safe tile. Otherwise, that way you'll raise where you won't die. Be ready to do reopeners, things like Cure 2, Dervish, buffs, all of that good stuff. And we're going to have a raid wide in a moment. Very heavy hitting raid wide. Be sure to Aether Shield and mitigate this one. We're going to have the Sovereignty bar pop up on our screen in a second. Once that hits 100, everyone's going to pop a light curtain. I know you guys have them. That does take a GCD to activate, so be ready. And go ahead, pop those now. She's going to disappear. And reflect those ball lightnings. And healers, go ahead and dispel. Thank you. And stand inside of a bubble. Great job. And we are going to have our Warrior Gunner. This is going to be Tether's going to wind, rest to purple, and we're going to be waiting to see where we need to go for the notes winds below. We're going to be going south. Go south. Heathers to green, rest to purple. Face your hole towards the gunner in the northwest. Northwest is by A and D. Now to a turret you are in line with. Xylo Infuln. Great job. And Hazel, if you could Folk and turn your stance on. Thank you. Next up, we are going to see Knight and Soldier. The Queen is going to jump away, so hold any buffs you might have. And we're gonna go bowling. We are getting knocked back. Knocked back towards B. Wonderful pattern. Get knocked back towards B. And we're going to be either on B or D. You're safe here. Come right up here, right with me on the plus. Tiny sliver right up here on the plus. Jumping himbo, I love you. And get back in there, beat her ass. We're going to have another raid wide. Once again, Aether Shield and mitigate this. Do you think I would say anything different? And maybe kill her before we get to chest 2 again?
My tension
Awesome.
got cold.
No way. I didn't even fucking... I literally held shake because of that.
Fuck yeah!
Congrats to our new clears. Hey.
And congrats to all of our new clears. We've still got a few on the ground, but we should have enough healers with arises. And if anything else, I have a sack in my bag. And I got another body drop. Holy fuck, this game loves me today. Anyways, be sure to come up and grab your chest, and as well, for all of you guys who are new to this run, we are going to go ahead and take a picture. I normally don't, but this is my first run that gets a lot of new clears on it, so I want to be sure to get a picture with all of you guys. Congrats on this clear.
Yo,
Once you get to the stairs, be sure to sit, then jump, and do whatever action you'd like. God, I hear the music. You guys are dickheads.
What, me? A dickhead? Say it
Shut
so.
up. Shut up. Also,
never-
very clean run. Very happy with this one. My last run was a little shaky, but this
No, this was
definitely
great.
helped.
One mishap on Queen's Guard, but otherwise it was good.
Yeah, that wasn't even a caller mistake. That just happens.
Yeah.
Go ahead, come up to the stairs back here where there's a really cool tree to take a picture. And go ahead and grab your chest to make sure. You will get a cool little minion as well as a random coffer for an augment for the Boshin gear. If you were like me, you were going to be overflowing with feet, leg, and hand coffers and still be crying for head and body coffers.
Well, if you've got excess leg ones, I'd take. Oh wait.
I wish we could trade these.
Yeah.
Anyways, let me get into G-Pose. And take a cool little picture. For my screenshot, disregard what is happening in the background. I have Mare still on. I don't use mods, totally, haha. Congrats, everyone.
Oh damn, who's that shit? Who are the shitheads who are flying around? I wonder who those could be.
Man, that
Yeah.
was so
14
Who could they
first
be?
times, nice!
nice. Congrats, everyone.
Congrats to the people getting their first clear, and congrats to all the people getting their other clears and etc. Hopefully you stick around and come on more runs, but if you were just here for the dog, I'm glad I was able to help you get that. Now, if you don't mind me, I am going to go kill myself on a trap to clean my metal.
I'm uploading the
Dirty
logs
metal.
right now.
That
Thank you,
dirty
Ari.
metal.
Dirty metal.
Yeah, it's dirty metal. I'm already at 20. I'm already at emblazoned. I don't need more.
Give it to me.
This is my
Yeah.
favorite, just like rite of passage for the end of every run.
Kill your character and start a new one.
Oh my god, I wish. I do have an alt that I'm going to be pushing through botches soon, but it's going to be going pretty slow because I'm also going to be using it to help. I'm going to be helping Celery collect a lot of data that's like level-based data for helping write a guide.
Oh,
So, yeah.
if you need level by level metal, Minerva and Guru just did that with their alt. They did the entire data for all of the metal levels and the amount that they increased per level from CEs and skirmishes.
Did they do every zone too?
Yes.
I'm gonna DM them because Celery was gonna have me do that, so I will DM them and ask
Yeah,
for
they,
that.
they
That's-
just
yeah.
spent the last couple weeks doing that.
You said that was Minerva?
Minerva and Guru, Void, Weave, or Wave, or I don't know if they're in PB, but they are in Cafe.
I'll DM Celery though and let her know.
Carter, are you gonna have new people do the circle around?
Oh yes,
Yeah,
I
little
forgot. Fi
enclave.
does this on their runs. Once you have left the instance, you can collect your funny dog from the achievement menu. And once you do that, travel over to Diabolos Gangos and get on that dog, and we'll take a
Not
picture with all of us in
Gangos,
a circle.
Domin
Not Gangos, Domin Enclave. Yeah, Diabolos Domin Enclave.
The Donclave.